Yes, we're picking everything out of the bed because we're going to strip this bed and remound it because the erosion has torn down a lot of the walls that we made. And then we're going to mix in a bunch of good compost and plant some summer crops. Maybe some sweet potato, maybe some summer squash, we'll see.
Mashed potatoes. We can make our own good mashed potatoes.
Yep. A perfect example of just how sandy this dirt is here on the east coast of Florida.
Nope.
I have a ton of organic matter here. All the weeds I ripped out of here. It's a big bucket full, and it's so much good organic matter that I don't want to just throw it away. But it still has seeds, and in fact, given that it's spring, most of the plants in that bed were already going to seed. So I'm going to drown it in water for 3-4 days probably, enough to take all the oxygen away from the plants and kill the leaves and the seeds, and then take this matter and throw it back in the bed along with some fresh compost that's still hot and some dead leaves and such and mulch, and try to recreate this hugelkultur bed. Get a nice big deep bed of organic matter for the new plants to sink their teeth into, so to speak.
It's a little tiny animal.
What kind of bug is it?
I don't know. It has tiny tweezers.
Oh yeah, little pinchers.
Tickles.
Yeah?
Yeah. I get tickles.
This is the organic matter, all the weeds we pulled out of here 3 days ago, and boy do they stink. They've been sitting submerged in water since I pulled them out, and if you look closely, there are flies everywhere. Basically it smells like an overflowing septic tank. It smells like poo because it is literally anaerobic bacteria. It's the same kinds of bacteria that are in septic fields to break down human waste. It's anaerobic, meaning that it lives without oxygen, which is why it stinks. But that helps break it down. Come and show this. That helps break down the weeds, kills the seeds. And this is, you can see how green this is. That's just essence of plant matter. So that kills everything. We throw it in here. We're gonna mix it with some mulch, some compost that I've been working on for a couple of months, then try to till it in a little bit and mix in some of the native sand, hopefully get it spread throughout the strata a little bit, and then cover it over, probably plant some things like beans, some not summer squash, well, green beans and the like, because they are nitrogen fixers. And most of this, especially the dead stuff, the brown, the mulch, is going to be carbon heavy and it's going to be low on nitrogen. So we're going to want to spend some time fixing the nitrogen in the soil and just keeping it covered, because the summer rains and the summer heat is going to bake that sand and kill any microbes and beneficial microbes in it. Isaac, stop. And so then hopefully this will be ready by fall to plant things like tomatoes in. The dirt is hot? Is that what you said? That is exactly why we need cover crops. So the sun gets the dirt hot and it kills everything in the dirt. So I figured out what we're going to be planting this summer. We're going to be doing beans and sweet potatoes, and maybe if I can get them to grow, we'll put some Seminole pumpkin up here, some Cherokee tan perhaps. And the idea will be keep the grounds shaded. and keep roots in the ground. The
The inside is always hot.
yeah, inside's hot. The the beans will probably be just Publix or Walmart beans. You get a bag of mixed dried beans, soak them in water, and you can plant them, and they'll grow. They might not be the most efficient things, but they are the cheapest things. $2-3 for a 5-pound or 1-pound bag, and they'll grow and they'll keep roots in the ground. They'll keep shade on the soil. So now I'm just mixing in some of this native sand, trying to get a better strata to hold on to water, and then I'm going to plant it. We ended up planting okra and Seminole pumpkin transplants and sweet potato slips and a whole mess of beans. So now I will officially update you in, oh, we'll see, but hopefully about a month.